Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. I don't know if all of you all came, but anyways. Okay, so let me just discuss your answers. Did you all get your answers? Did you all get your marks? Turn your cameras on, everybody. Meghna, Anubhav. I don't know why it should be me telling you all every time to turn your camera on. Pratik and all, as Pratik, Parshit and all, as soon as they get into the class, they just keep the camera on. Please make it a habit, guys. Meghna, why you didn't attend the test?
Ma'am, yesterday I was having a function to attend, so I forgot and I didn't attend it.
Okay, next time inform. Okay, we're not attending. All right. Anubhav has scored full marks, same like last time. Very good, Anubhav. Keep it up. And turn your camera on, Anubhav, please. Krithvik, you lost one question. Because of that, you lost your full mark. Sanvi is not here. Varshit, why you didn't attend?
Ma'am, because I didn't attend last whole week classes.
Okay, fine. All right.
First test.
Okay, okay. Krithvik, the mistake that you did was do you know what mistake you did?
Ma'am, I think the component to the right after the heart.
Again?
Ma'am, the component right after the heart.
Yeah, it's actually larynx. Below larynx. So you lost mark for that. Yeah, so it's the only thing that you did mistake. Anyways, so what did we see last class, guys? Easy, how many of y'all remember? What did we see last class?
Ma'am, talked about the pulmonary circuit and oxygenation of the.
And we also saw how the plants exchange and everything.
Yes,
That we got done with the whole chapter. So today we'll be starting off with a new chapter. Okay. I've already uploaded this in your resources, right? Respiration.
yes.
1 minute, I'll just share my screen.
Yeah.
1 minute, guys. 1 minute, I'll be back. Just give me 1 minute. I'm so sorry, all of you. Okay. Is my screen visible to you all? Am I sharing it?
Mom, you didn't share this.
Okay, it will take some time. Fine. So we saw finally about respiration in organisms, and we also saw transportation. So what is transportation? Do you all have any idea what transportation is?
Mom, movement of an moving of an object from one place.
Movement from one place to another. Okay.
From movement.
Okay. I gave you all this diagram of a heart, right? Did I give you all diagram of a heart?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What did I teach you in that? What did you learn from that?
The different types of chambers, trust valves.
Okay. Fine. That's it. That's all you had clarity about. What else did you learn? Wait, I already started with transportation, right? Didn't I
Yes,
start with transportation?
yes, ma'am.
Why nobody is telling me that? I'm getting confused with class 6. Okay, so it will be a small summary. So we saw what the circulatory system is. So the chapter name, I hope all of you have written. So transportation. What is circulatory system? It's a small brush up of what I already have taught. So you should be able to write or answer what I'm telling you. What is a circulatory system? What is circulatory system? Anubhav?
The circulatory system is the system where the heart and blood vessels work each other for the functioning of our life.
Okay. So it is basically an organ system that is responsible for transport of materials throughout the body. Materials can be anything, plasma, blood, proteins. So this is something that, so any system that transports everything, all the materials throughout the body is called circulatory system. It's called circulatory system. Then we also saw the materials that is being transported are, what are the materials? Oxygen. Then you have nutrients, carbohydrates, sorry, carbon dioxide, all the cells, All these are being transported. So all this is transported with help of a medium. What is the medium?
Blood.
Blood. So the primary part of the circulatory system is three main. What are the primary parts? The heart,
Heart and blood vessels.
Arteries,
arteries,
veins,
and then we also saw that this blood, what it is made up of. Blood is a fluid tissue that transports all the nutrients and the oxygen to the cells and carries the carbon dioxide and waste products in our body. So the fluid part, this fluid part is made up of plasma, which is 95% water. This is all you should remember now. So this plasma has salts and nutrients present in it. The blood cells are suspended. So the plasma, in the plasma only the blood cells are suspended, are present. So blood cells are suspended. And what are these blood cells? They are the RBC and WBC and platelets. We saw what plasma is, which is liquid component of the blood, in which most of the blood cells is suspended, which is 95% water, and contains all these dissolved materials of salts and nutrients. RBC is the red blood cell. They're responsible for what do they transport? Prithvik, transport of what does red blood cells transport?
oxygen, ma'am.
Oxygen. They contain a pigment which is called
Hemoglobin.
which gives the red color. Then the WBCs or white blood cells. It's a part of what system?
Immune system.
Very good. Immune system. They are also called the soldiers of a body. They fight and they kill the germs that enter the body. And blood platelets, which is, they are the smallest cells. Okay. And they help in what? Help in
Blood clotting. Help in prevention of
blood loss and blood clotting.
Yes.
So excessive damage to the blood vessels by binding at the particular site. So if a cell is being damaged over here, these platelets, they cover up like a bandage. We also saw what blood vessels are. So blood vessels. Now let's look at it in detail. So these tube structures that you see all over blood, they are the blood vessels. These blood vessels, they're the tubes that carry blood all over the body. So their main function is so they are, so what are the blood vessels examples? You have arteries, then what else you have?
veins, ma'am.
Then you have capillaries. Okay, so arteries, veins, and capillaries together are only blood vessels. Okay, so let's look at each one of them. First, you have arteries. So arteries are blood vessels that carry oxygenated blood. So arteries only carry oxygenated blood to the, where does it carry the oxygenated blood? To the cells. Also the tissues of our body. The main function of the arteries is to carry oxygenated blood to the cells and the tissues of our body. They carry blood. So from where do they carry this? From the heart. So from the heart, the oxygenated blood is carried to the cells and the tissue. Then you have the, is arteries clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If there's any doubt, please ask me. Then you have veins. So veins are blood vessels that carry the deoxygenated blood. So this is to the heart, to other parts of the body. This is from the heart. So basically, sorry, this is from the heart. So from the heart, you're taking all the good blood to all parts of your body. Whereas here, you're taking the bad blood away from the heart. Okay, so this is to the body. This is away from the body. Okay, so veins carry away from cells and tissue. So this is to, whereas this will go away. Okay, so they carry the blood tissue to the heart. This is to the heart. So it can be purified. You can see the difference. It's all inwards. This is going out. This is coming in. Do you understand the difference between the arteries and veins now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Then you have the capillaries. So capillaries, they are the smallest blood vessels. Compared to arteries, veins, they are the so it serves the most important task of the circulatory system, that is the exchange of material between the circulation and the cells. You know that cells are very important. So the whole circulation, this heart, from the heart, blood is coming, the blood is going. So in between that, there are so many cells. So in these cells, exchange has to take place. There should be exchange between the circulation also. This cannot stop. So that is taken care by the capillaries. Tiny, tiny, tiny vessels will be there. So it will take care of the exchange of material between and the cells. So the fine network will make it easy for the process of diffusion of materials to take place. So makes diffusion easier. Am I clear? Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
Kritvik, Meghna,
No, ma'am.
you are all clear. Okay. Please make note of it.
Ma'am completed.
Okay. All of you are done?
Yes.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
I'm ready. Ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Anubhav, are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Meghna?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now that the three important blood vessels are clear, let's talk about the heart. So I already have a clear-cut image of the heart. I've already drawn it for y'all. But now I'll just draw the image again in a more simplified form to avoid confusion. Okay. So you have this one important pipe that has three canal-like structures. What is this called? It's very important. I told you all to remember the name. What is this pipe called? Nobody knows. Aorta. How can you all forget that? It's very important. Please don't forget it. Okay, always remember no other tube will have three openings like aorta. Just remember right below the aorta, you have the pulmonary artery. Always remember that. First aorta, pulmonary artery. Right next to aorta, you have one important opening. This is the vena cava. This vena cava makes the lower part of the heart. Okay. So three important parts. Aorta. What is this? Pulmonary
Artery.
artery. And this is the
Superior vena.
okay. So you know that this is divided into two important chambers. That is from the middle, which is further divided into 2, which is totally makes it 4. Okay, and we know that here lies all the oxygenated blood, the deoxygenated blood. The lower part is called this one is the left ventricle or what? Atrium.
Ventricle, ma'am.
Ventricle. This one is this one. Okay. This much labeling is enough. So now coming to what a heart is and what the function of the heart is and everything. So the heart is nothing but it's a muscular organ. You know that it's a complete organ that is made up of muscles. So it's muscular organ in animals. What it does, its main function is to pump blood. Through what does it pump blood? What are all these? What is all this? This. What is all this? Blood vessels. Why all are quiet? Okay. And how many chambers the heart has?
Ma'am, 4.
Ma'am, 4 chambers.
So this prevents the mixing of what and what?
Oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood.
Very good. Oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. The upper chambers are called the atrium. The lower chambers are called the ventricles. This is what you need to know. So between these, you have these kind of openings. So these are called the
Valves.
valves. So valves are present in the heart as well as in the vein. So where and all it's present? In heart and vein. So in the heart, they are present between the atrium and the ventricle, and at the base of the big vessels. Between the atria and the ventricle, in the base of the big vessel leaving the heart. All this, so even in the base of vessel. So what is the main function of the valve? It makes sure there's a uniform or unidirectional, one single direction flow of blood. So rather than blood going like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and making a mess, it just goes in one particular direction. So its unidirectional flow is ensured by the valves. Opening and closing of the valves will give you what sound? This is all what I already taught you. So it gives you that lub dub sound. Okay. Okay. Did I teach you all what pulmonary circuit is? I think I taught you all till oxygenation of blood, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So now, you know, when a person faints or a person, you don't know if a person's dead or alive, the first thing that you check is what?
Ma'am, pulse.
Pulse. Very good. Pulse is the first thing that you check. So what is this pulse is what we're going to see. So the heart periodically it expands and contracts. You know that. The heart will expand because it's sending all the blood. Also, it will contract because it's receiving all the blood. This continuous expansion and contraction will always be there. Okay, which is the contracts to the pump the blood into the arteries, which will also expand and contract as the blood is flowing through them. So listen carefully. The heart periodically why does it periodically expand and contract? In order to pump the blood. Okay, where is it pumping the blood? To the arteries, which will also expand as the blood flows through them. So this is called as pulsation, expanding and contracting of blood to pump the blood into the arteries. So this pulsation of the arteries, it can be felt. You can feel the pulse. You can feel that the pressure, the pumping of the blood, you can feel it. So this pulsation, you can feel felt at points of our body. Okay. For example, where can you feel the pulse?
Wrist, ma'am.
Wrist you can feel, near your neck you can feel. Okay, so this pulsation is measured as the, what is pulsation? It is nothing but the number of heartbeat per minute. This is only pulsation. Number of heartbeat per minute is only pulsation, which is nothing but pulse rate. Am I clear? Note it down. I'll be back. Please note it. Then we're done.
Ma'am, what you have written after base of?
Sorry, come again.
Ma'am, what you have written after the base of? Ma'am, it is on the top opening at the left side of the opening and closing of words.
Opening and the lumped up sound.
No, ma'am, on the left side. Ma'am, base of.
Base of the vessel.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
done, ma'am.
Okay. Anubhav, are you done?
Ma'am, please wait, I am at the last line. Ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, what's it?
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I'll give you all homework. Platelets. Mm. Don't write exactly what I taught you. Gather some new information and try to find the answers. Make note of it, and once you're done, you can leave.
Ma'am, done, ma'am. I'm doing. Bye.
Bye.
Ma'am, what's it done?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Ma'am, Anubhav done. Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Ma'am, Meghana done.
Okay, okay, please.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.